Welcome to another episode of Trains App, and today we're at Bletchley on the West Coast Mainline, where you're seeing services from Virgin Trains, London Midland, Southern, and with any luck, some freight as well. Up in the distance are a pair of London Midland 319s pulling into the Bletchley depot. Coming in behind me is the 1821 London Midland service to Milton Keynes Central. As I was arriving, a DB66 came through with a load of Ford Transits and Mondeos and what have you. And here we have London Midland 350 112, working a service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. Leading this service is 350 249, and I shall get the rear upon her departure. Okay, getting ready to depart is going to be the 1821 London Midland service to Milton Keynes Central. On the rear is 350 106. Now 319 is still working her way into the sidings. And the next train to arrive is a terminating London Midland service from Bedford, worked by one of their 153s. That London Midland service that passed by originally that I said was from Birmingham was actually from Crewe. I got my times mixed up. So here we have 153 371. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1827 London Midland service to London Euston. This one is coming from Birmingham New Street. I know. You told me. Okay, leading the way is 350 248. With 350 369 on the rear. Marvellous. Okay, and soon to appear from behind 350 369 should be a Birmingham bound London Midland service. 350 129, 350 113, and 350 102. A couple of nice sparks as well. Got to be done. Oh, hello. If we about turn, or we find 39046 with a Virgin Trains service from London Euston to Lancaster. And then the next train to pass by is a Virgin Trains class 390 Benzino from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. 390-129. And the pantographs sparking nicely. Alright then, slight change of plans. The Pendolino that passed by just now was actually a Liverpool to London train. This is a really late running Birmingham to London train. 390-136. As we have 153-371 now departing, with the 1630 London Midland service to Bedford. And the next train to pass by is a London to Wolverhampton bound Virgin Trains class 390 Pendolino. (390-156). The one that I said was going to Lancaster isn't going to Lancaster because that is also running horrendously late. The Lancaster, not Lancaster train was actually going to Manchester Piccadilly. Yeah. Just bear with me. It's fine. I'll get my timings all sorted out. Don't you panic. Normal service will resume. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be 391-37, working a Virgin Trains Pendolino service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Okay, and down in the distance you can see a Virgin Trains class 390 Benzino working a service from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. (390-043). Okay, now supposedly the next train to pass by is another Virgin Trains class 390 Benzino working an additional service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. (390-153). Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Virgin Trains class 390 Benzino working the very late running London Euston to Lancaster service. (390-005). As also coming in is the 1841 London Midland service to Northampton. Okay, leading the way is 350-247, and I'll get the rear two sets when she departs. Marvellous. Okay, and down in the distance you can see a pair of Virgin Trains 221 Super Voyagers working a London to Holyhead and Wrexham General service. Let's hope I don't get bowled. Shouldn't do. 3, 2, 1. Two to 1104 was on the rear, but I couldn't tailor the front, I'm afraid. Okay, now departing is the 1841 London Midland service to Northampton. In the middle is 35124. On the rear is 35240. And the next train to come passing by is going to be a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino, working a service from Glasgow Central to London Euston. £390,114. Okay, the next train to pass by is a London Midland Class 350 Desiro, working a service from London Euston to Birmingham New Street. 35121 and 35107. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1846 London Midland service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. I just said that. Good. Marvellous. Well, I'm glad you told me that. It's 350,104. The next train to pass by is a London Midland Class 350 Desiro, or a pair of Desiros, working a service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. 350,105 and 126. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino, working a service from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. £391.34. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1852 London Midland service from Milton Keynes Central to London Euston. The two London Midland 350s that I said were from Birmingham are actually from Northampton. But it appears that real-time trains is having the mother of all mares, and the timings have all just gone bonkers. Like every single train seems to be running late. Anyway, you've got 350-106 leading the way. With 249 trailing. Okay, rather unexpectedly, we have 350-111, 263 and 103 working a service to Northampton. I completely forgot that service was going to be passing through. As the 1852 London Midland service to London Euston now departs, as it starts raining. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino, working a service from Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston. Three 128. Okay, the next train to pass by is another pairing of Virgin Trains 221 Super Voyagers working a service from London Euston to Shrewsbury. And 221101. And the next train to pass by is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino working a service from Birmingham New Street to London Euston. Going at a steady pace. Three 39039. Oh, a couple of gorgeous sparks from the pantograph. And the next train to pass by is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino from London Euston to Glasgow Central. Three 130. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 1901 London Midland service to Northampton. Leading the way is 350-243, as behind it will be a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino working a service from London Euston to Liverpool Lime Street. I suppose I really should have walked forward for this one to be able to catch the numbers, so yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, it might do, I don't know, it depends how fast that pendo's going. Oh, I might just get away with this. 39117. Okay, now departing is the 1901 London Midland service to Northampton. Calling at Milton, Keynes Central, Wolverton and Northampton. On the rear was 350-260. Okay, our first freight train of the day is going to be a Freightliner Class 66, working a intermodal train from Lawley Street to Southampton. This looks like it's in the Power Hall livery. And Behind it will be a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino from Glasgow Central to London Euston. This 66 is clagging well. 66418. Oh, hello. Here's 150-109 with a terminating London Midland service from Bedford. Okay, the next train to pass by should be a pair of Virgin Trains 221 Super Voyagers working in service from Chester to London Euston. In fact, this may just be a single Voyager. Yes, it is. Two to 1117. Okay, the next train to pass by is a 66 of some description running from Eastleigh Yard to Bescot Up Engineers. It's a Freightliner Class 66. 66508. Okay, now we have a race between two trains. The first, I believe, is a Manchester to London 390 Benzino, then followed by a London Midland 350. I'm not too sure where that's from. The Pendo is 390-157. The 350 is 350-372. Okay, the next train to pass by is also another Virgin Trains Class 390 Piccadilly. I'm not too sure where this one's off to. (390-148). Okay, the next train to pass by is a London Midland Class 350 Desiro. It's a pair of them, working a service from London Euston to Milton Keynes Central. (350-255). With 350-118. And the next train to pass by is a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino, bound for Preston. (390-045). Alrighty then, the next train to pass by is going to be just a massive set of Royal Mail 325s from Warrington Royal Mail to Willesden PRDC. I should be able to get you the numbers of the front and rear, but the middle probably isn't going to happen, so I'll let you use your imagination for that one. Right then, leading the way is 325011. With 325013 on the rear with some beautiful blue LEDs. But again, as to what the central set is, I couldn't tell you. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1920 London Midland service to Northampton, worked by a pair of London Midland 350 Desiros. It's a good thing I am. Okay, leading the way is 350123. And I'll get the rear upon a departure. Okay, and about to pass behind our 350s will be a London Midland service from Crewe to London Euston. And down in the distance is another 350 that will also be working a service from London Euston to Crewe. You can actually see the spray coming off the pantographs, it's quite impressive. Oh, it was a pair of 350s, okay. And now departing are a pair of London Midland 350s with their service bound from Northampton. On the rear is 350257. Can they? Well, what a stroke of luck. I'm standing behind that yellow line. Thank you for telling me that valuable information, because I'm telling you now, if that announcer hadn't told me that trains passing by would have caused turbulence, cool, tell you what, who knows where we'd be at this day and age. Okay, and after yet more complete confusion, this is actually the Preston-bound Benzino running horribly late. I have no idea where that original one was going, in which case. 39135. As we have a London-bound Super Voyager. Again, I couldn't tell you the numbers, as much as I'd love to. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1927 London Midland service to London Euston. This is working a service from Birmingham New Street. Well, originally I was standing beyond that little power box you can see there, but as the weather has somewhat turned for the worst, I've taken cover underneath the station canopies. Okay, here we have 350254. And then to appear is going to be 390.50 with a service from London Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. Some brilliant rooster tails being kicked up there. Okay, and 350.254 is getting ready to depart with the 1927 London Midland service to London Euston. Nice little crack from the pantograph. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Virgin Trains class 390 Benzino. This will be working a service to Liverpool Lime Street. $390.118. And the next train to arrive is the late running 1927 London Midland service to Birmingham New Street via Northampton. $350.130 is leading. And down in the distance you can see another London Midland set being put into the sidings. Okay, there's about to be another 390 pass behind these pair of 350s. The train I said was going to Liverpool was actually going to Birmingham. This 390, I'm not entirely sure where she's off to. On the rear of this is 350.374. Okay, the next train to arrive is a terminating pair of London Midland 319s from London Euston to Bletchley. Let's just patrol forward. I'm not too sure what's going on with this London Midland 150. Okay, we have 319.429. With 319.216. And the next train to pass through is a late running Manchester Piccadilly to London Euston 390 Pendolino. 39124. Okay, and our 319s are now off into the sidings. Okay, then it's trying to pass by a pair of Virgin Trains 221 Super Voyagers. This will be bound for Chester. Two to 112 and 109. And the next train to pass by is another Freightliner Class 66 working a Trafford Park to Southampton intermodal set. If I can get my words out. She's not hanging about either. And it looks like she's fully loaded. $66,571. And the next train to pass by is going to be a Virgin Trains Class 390 Benzino from Liverpool to London Euston. $390,107. Okay, and the next train to pass by is a light running Class 37 from Stewart's Lane to Derby. Nice little tone from the driver there. It's a Euro Phoenix, 37,800. Rail Operations Group. And here we have $390,044 to London Euston. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 1946 London Midland service to Milton Keynes Central. $350,232 is leading. That 390 was from Glasgow Central to London Euston. I'll get the rear car upon her departure. I may as well just keep going because there is the Birmingham New Street to London Euston Virgin Trains 390 Pendolino. Not really going great guns. Okay, now departing is the 1946 London Midland service to Milton Keynes Central. So, you can go ahead. On the rear is 35239. Okay, the next train to pass by is going to be a GBRF Class 66 from Garston to Dagenham. This was supposed to be an electric, so they've gone and changed it again. It's 66722. Okay, the next train to pass by is another Freightliner Class 66 working the Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal to Southampton. 66506. Bit of a theme there with the old wagons, but as she continues so much, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching, it is greatly appreciated. If you've liked what you see today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, I do get back to them as and when you get the opportunity to. Despite the weather, I've really enjoyed coming back here to Bletchley. Don't come here often enough, but I really should, it's been brilliant. 37800, definitely the highlight of the day, by a country mile. All the various freight, you can't go wrong. But my next film is going to be South Kenton, and then it will be the Chiltern series on the go. So until next time, from me here at a sunny old Bletchley, I shall see you all later. Take care guys, goodbye.